Ladies and gentlemen, Rise of the Rune Lords, Chapter 3, Session 18. Last session, our intrepid party hurried back to the town that they arrived in originally, Turtleback Ferry, upon reports of massive flooding and need of people of a heroic bent to save innocent and imperiled townspeople. Upon arriving at this town, they noticed that, yes, indeed, a lot of it had probably a future mold problem, to say the least. And the waterfront property values had shifted slightly. Much to Trakar's chagrin, the kebab stand was probably somewhere downstream at this point.
Oh, the humanity!
Why won't it stop raining?
And you were met by someone immediately outside of the town who was screaming about a bunch of school children being menaced by snakes. The party split up at this point. Several of you went down to deal with the snake problem. And the two airlift capable party members started picking people from roofs of buildings that were inundated by the floodwaters. Upon adequately offending all of the Ophidians, a larger threat appeared. And this larger threat appeared to have abilities that were disconcerting, like teleporting tentacles and being generally large.
I got swallowed.
Yes. Some of us were, some of the party were swallowed, voluntarily or otherwise.
Bow chicka wow wow.
And after some action deep in the throat of the creature, narrowly missing a situation of digestion, the party managed to drive the creature off. Its spell
jokes.
Yeah, its spell resistance thwarting a parting shot from the sorcerer. And we return at the top of the turn order. In that very situation, Reyna, you are up.
Okay.
Wait, is this thing still around?
Oh, that's as far as it got.
It was trying to leave.
Yeah, in its turn.
Did we say what the scale was again? No, we fixed scale. Okay, never mind.
Yeah, I fixed the scale. It doesn't move great in the shallows. It's trying to head towards deeper water, basically.
And last one to attempt to hit it was myself, and I narrowly missed. Yes?
Yeah, I think it might have been... yeah, you magic missiled, so you didn't miss.
But I didn't get past its
magical
damage
resistance. Yeah,
magical resistance.
Okay.
Spell
Is
resistance.
Somebody around me that is in need of assistance.
That big sea monster needs some assistance dying.
Word.
Caladrel is in various needs of help for various reasons at various times, but you'll have to judge that for yourself.
I don't know what you're implying there.
All right. Well, what the hell?
I also will remind you to address your HP bars.
When have I ever done that?
It's been a while.
I got 16. Not dead.
I have.
Plenty of.
I have. Why aren't I dead yet?
I should be dead.
I have 3.
Oh my god.
No, it's okay. It's still like a tenth of my my hit power.
Is this the Earth Elemental right here?
That's the golem that Mr. Man summoned.
Mm-hmm. With these shimmering boulder fists.
Well.
Fancy.
Moving through the water would be considered rough terrain, wouldn't it?
Yes.
So I can move.
Is there a deck though, like that's running along the houses and connecting them?
There is. That is not quite underwater yet.
She's right next to it.
Okay. Okay. I will hop on here,
Nice hopping.
past Caladrel if possible.
Push him in the water. Push him in the water.
Hardcore
Don't do
parkour.
it.
All right. I have no. I think I'm able to get to about right here. I think. It's kind of hard to tell because the thing doesn't really go straight. All right, so I'm within 30 feet of the thing. Got my character sheet around here somewhere. There we go. Oh, nope. Okay, there we go. Jeez. I am going to shoot at it with my short bow.
Kill it a lot.
Here's hoping. I am within 30 feet. So, huzzah. Is he distracted in any way? The monster, that is?
It's hard to tell his mental state.
Just trying to ascertain whether or not I get sneak attack.
I don't believe so, no.
Okay. Okay. So turn that off. And I will do this. Wow. That's not great.
Well, so I'm guessing you only get the first attack because you moved?
Yeah.
Yeah. You miss.
Yeah. Go figure.
You actually full-on miss. Roll me a d20.
Okay.
Is this for committing seppuku for missing?
All right. You miss the thing as big as a house. You do manage to only strike the house next to it, not Trakar.
Good. Good.
Definitely thought I was catching an arrow.
Hey, buddy. All right. Shalalu's turn.
Do better than I did, my dear.
She offers nothing in response.
There's a lot
Nice.
of noise in the area. He's just going to move down to a better visual range. She doesn't have anything she can do other than keep eyes on the target and relay information. So that is what she's going to try to do.
She's observing and reporting.
Jerome.
That's not Jerome.
Didn't I just go before we?
That's not Jerome. That's Caladrel.
Well, I'm on Jerome, so it is Jerome.
So I had just went at the end of the last session.
Yeah, I don't know why that is.
I was ranging it, and you were asking if I would be effective before the rest of the turn. You might have taken me out of order just to try to play it out.
Oh, okay.
He doesn't even show up in my turn order.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't show up in my turn order either. But
Well, I see you. Caladrel.
kill it.
With what?
I don't know, but don't hit me, prick.
I mean, I suggest being.
So
You can always try being swallowed again. That seemed to work last time.
How long has this been? I'm concerned that I don't have that I can't fly.
It's been a little while. What's your fly duration?
I believe it was like a minute a level.
I thought it was, you were 9 minutes, and we've probably been at this for 2 or 3.
Yeah, but you were rescuing for a while, and that takes time.
If I can get back to my character sheet.
Yeah.
There it is.
You've got to be fairly uncomfortable with the duration that you have left.
Come on, roll 20. Do the thing.
Like, you wouldn't feel happy being too high off the ground. Mechanically, I'd say you have about a turn left.
I even put the thing there.
If we could get you under like the rooftop or something.
Oh, so I did. Okay. Oh yeah, 9 minutes a day, 1 per level.
Okay.
Okay, so let's fly the hell out of this thing. Oh, yes, there's that.
Pretty fancy flying.
Flippy dippy doos, whatnot. And then where's my...
You buzz, Raina.
Make sure you do a barrel roll around the top of that roof.
Do a barrel roll.
A barrel roll?
A barrel.
Yeah.
A barrel roll.
A barrel roll.
A barrel roll.
A barrel roll.
A barrel roll?
A barrel roll.
All right, and then however many of these counts. Come on.
None of them.
There it is. Right, because the outside's a lot harder than the inside.
Mm-hmm.
And it doesn't want to eat me anymore.
Mm-mm. So you will be surprised to know that nothing hits.
Imagine that. That's just one bomb, though, because I flew.
Mm-hmm.
Great.
And the splash damage is shrugged off.
Imagine that.
Well, this is getting tiresome.
I mean, unless you can get me into its gob again.
I don't know who you're talking about when you say you.
Anybody.
No, I'll hold my question until my turn.
Okay. Your bomb, however, is irritating in the audacity.
That sounds about right.
How dare you?
How actually dare you? All right. So,
Rub, rub, rub.
interesting.
Yes.
All right. So it is going to look at you, Galadriel.
Is it?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I don't think it should.
Show it your mean face.
That didn't sound like a mean face.
Is your flip-floppeting? Flying about. And it is going to mutter something in some horrible language.
I don't think it should do that.
Uh-oh.
Wait, the beasties muttering in a horrible language?
I didn't
What
know it
language?
would speak.
I know Common, Elven, Draconic, and Goblin.
I know all of those plus Strix.
I know none of those, not even common.
You you will pick out a couple of draconic root words to the muttering.
So like what? Undercommon?
Abyssal, I'm guessing.
Oh yeah.
Well, it's derived from draconic, though you will probably recognize it as an incantation. The quick little draconic thought, root word math that you do in your head.
You're a Draconic thought.
Okay. You've come up with the draconic root that means command.
Ah, shit.
I need you to make a will save.
Do I as well or no?
Uh,
Or is he aiming that at the audacity?
he's aiming that at me.
Actually, you have to do it too, Trikar. That's an interesting thing. Also, Reyna.
What? Yes.
Well, I figure I did because of proximity.
Well, I always thought that command was a single person target thing. All right,
Yeah.
will save?
Will saves, please.
They're not my greatest. Oh, okay, I'll take that.
Caladrel, you will know this as greater command.
Oh, fuck.
Doodle.
And you have that knowledge right before you are compelled to do what he commands.
Of course.
Now, does his +2 racial bonus against enchantment spells and effects come into play here?
Well, it is mind affecting. So, I mean, it's a spell.
But is it considered an enchantment?
Yeah, it's from the enchantment school. So,
I don't know if a 14 even really helps, though.
well, you got a 22.
I did.
You pass the DC. You shake off this command. Trikar and Caladrel.
Yeah.
Ooh.
What you hear in your mind in the most compelling, of internal monologues is the simple command, swim.
I only dog paddle.
All right, so I stay standing and just start flailing my arms like an asshole.
I start swimming while I'm flying.
Like a
We're-
dog being
We're
held above a bathtub.
Yeah.
we're not the ones to command. We're not good at this.
Fall.
Wait, which is it? Swim or fall?
I thought you said shut up.
Probably not flapping your wings, so you're probably gonna fall.
You have to swim to the best of your ability.
I am doing that.
And I have to swim.
That's
And
my secret, Captain. I have a very poor ability.
but I'm in like ankle deep water here, or like knee deep water. How am I supposed to swim in knee deep water?
I'm always incompetent. It gets a little deeper right there. So,
How convenient.
Reyna, you decided that,
I
swimming
don't
isn't
like the
really.
water. I'm so sick of being rained on.
Yeah, you don't.
But your name is Reyna.
Yeah.
I don't get it. Like,
And then it is going to continue to move. I guess it's back to its turn, but this guy never got to move, so I guess we're gonna retcon that a little bit. Because I don't actually have a turn order for him. And I think that's because he's a picture. Well, that's a big problem. Okay, so
Is he a big jerk that makes us immune to commands?
possibly with his fists. He's a big, giant earth elemental. I need to make sure of his speed. Okay. This guy was greater. So his speed is 20 feet, which is terrible, or 20-foot earth glide, which is also terrible. So you can get up there, just like 40 feet away, but that's it. So he gets to here.
Is this Earth Glide really the same as its regular walking speed?
Really is.
That's terrible.
Well, it has no like feet, so
Well, like I can understand its walking speed being terrible, but it can merge with the Earth and just move through the Earth.
It probably means that like it just ignores dangerous terrain or some whatever.
because it is the dangerous terrain.
Yeah. So it probably gets that perk at least.
The most dangerous terrain. Sentient rock. So he gets up there.
My God, it's like Trimmers.
But then all that other stuff happens.
Does it hit it with its fists?
No, it's a double move.
Oh. Okay. Is it my turn yet?
Not yet.
No.
You see it get out to about here. You can see much less of the creature at this point. The water is significantly deeper, as is evident by the white caps and stuff going on out here. Ch.3.
Yeah, man.
Fancy a swim?
Well, I mean, no, not really, but I'm doing it in like knee-deep water like an asshole.
Does he continue to get to attempt will saves or?
You do get to make another will save. Yep, at the top of your thing. Were you in flight?
No, I was standing there.
Oh, okay. Well, then,
I tried to death from above attack the creature, and I slid off of them.
that's true. I forgot. Okay. You do get to try another will. This is stupid. This is a stupid idea.
Why the fuck am I doing this?
This is stupid. Don't do this. You may. Let's see. What's that? At the top of your turn, you get the other save.
Usually it's the end of your turn.
Gets at the start of each command creature's action after the first gets another will save. Okay, so you will swim. Your next turn, you shake it off.
I did do that.
Yes. Okay. Raina.
Yep.
It has disappeared around the corner.
I am.
The Birdman is swimming.
I am very much confused. I've never really known Ch.3 to like the water.
You got the suggestion too, so you can.
Yeah. There's no way that. Well, wait a minute. Does this boardwalk right here? Does this come around this corner and turn to the west? No.
It does, but it is underwater at that point.
How deep underwater?
Well,
So deep.
starting from the front of the building that Caladrel is hovering over, it's like ankle and then worse.
Well, I don't have all that great of a movement speed anyway.
By the time you get past the building, it's about knee deep.
I'm just wondering if I can come. I don't know, I can get to about right here, so I can get right to the corner here, and then try and take another shot from here.
That would work.
Didn't get sneak attack, but I wasn't getting it anyway. I shoosted at him for a 30.
30 does hit.
4 damage. Suck it, giant monster.
You strike it squarely, and the shaft shatters against his hide.
Woo. Fucking DR.
Every time.
Yeah, I think I'm just going to give up because I can't, like, it's just a D6, I think, that I'm rolling for this short bow. So I'm pretty sure that at absolute best, I could get 1 point of damage.
Nice.
Shalelu holds her turn anxiously. Jerome.
Okay. So let's try to calculate this backwards. Would I hit him from there if I like ran up to the water's edge with the 100 feet?
Yes.
Okay. So that's okay. Let's calculate that again. So like 60 feet right there. That's within. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was gonna try to be cool and like get ahead of them with Demon Door, but that would use up my action for a round. I couldn't do anything else.
Yeah, but double moving would do the same thing.
Well, I was actually gonna Demon Doors out here, get ahead of him, but he's already disappearing underwater, so I won't do that. I will double moving down to here, wherever allows me to be just inside range for him. And at first you don't succeed. Keep doing what you're doing. Where is my sheet? All right, there it is. Find all the other tabs and windows. We need to hit. We need a guaranteed hit. So that means magic missile. And then you need a thing to overcome. So what was the...
So,
I had been doing a 1d20 plus 9. I forget what this was for.
caster level.
Okay.
Caster level check. So you, how did you get down there without?
How'd I get down there? I did double movement.
Okay, but then that's your round.
I thought you could do double movement and then... Is double movement your entire round?
Yes.
Yep.
Basically, ordinarily, you get a movement and an action. If you don't move, you can attack twice. If you move, then you can still attack unless you double move, in which case that takes both your movement and your attack.
All right. I undo what I was gonna do
Okay.
because for some reason I thought that like I could do the double movement. I thought that like full action movement was like 3 times your speed.
Yeah. Basically, if you move more, like a foot more than a single movement, you might have 3.
Okay.
But if you run, you lower your AC. So there's that too. Anyway.
I'm here now.
Okay. I need you to make me a caster level check. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, definitely. 26. Okay. Nice.
And that was Dimension Door that I just did.
Okay. You slip into your dimension door, and you've done it a few times at this point, and you are used to its sort of jarring abruptness. Entering in through your dimensional rift this time feels like pushing through a wall of jello.
Maybe it was because this time I went alone. Normally I take people with me.
There is a point as you are jumping into your tear in reality there that you almost feel like you're leaving part of you behind, and then you snap to the new location, and you're a little bit disoriented, but it passes fairly quickly.
Interesting. Well, since I have nothing else but move actions left, I'm just gonna look around, make sure I didn't lose a limb or anything.
All right, just pat yourself down.
Yeah, 3 testicles. Oh, everything's okay.
Yeah, there we go. You will also notice as you are checking your body parts
Packages.
that this is apparently the temple. There's a nice statue here on the peak with you.
Mm-hmm.
So you're fondling yourself at the Holy Temple? Nice.
And parts of the structure are starting to break free in the floodwaters at this point.
Right. So don't stay here long. Each round is 6 seconds.
Yeah, it seems to be a little bit better built than these other wooden structures that you have seen ripped asunder.
There's like this scene from the first Batman, Joker saying they don't make them like they used to.
Yeah. There we go. All right, so that's you, Caladrel.
Yes.
You would like to swim.
I really would. Do I need to will again, or is that after?
You do that after, because it would determine whether or not you were free for his turn.
Well, I mean, it's a great day for it. Look at all this water.
I mean, really. It's like one of those infinity pools.
Let's just.
You could probably swim against this current forever and not get anywhere. Bum, bum, bum.
Come on.
Sploosh.
Come on, roll 20. Come on, roll 20. Come on, roll 20. Let's go, you shit. There it is. And sploosh.
So it's a cannonball. Basically.
Cannonball!
At least it wasn't a belly flop.
It is pretty swift through here. I need a swim check.
He is between 2 buildings at least.
Yeah. So, knowing the velocity of a liquid through a constricted area.
Something like that.
Well, there's the pier there as well. That's probably blocking some of it.
Yeah.
I think he's in an alcove.
Something for him to get pinned against. So you swim pretty strongly. You are starting to drift to the south, and you're sort of running up against this little boardwalk here. You're trying to go north because that's the best workout. But
Yeah.
All right, and make me that will save and see if you think that your workout is over.
I would love to make a will save.
Hey, good news. This is a dumb idea. Why are you doing it? This is stupid.
Wait. Which one of you assholes let me do this?
People are dying in this river. This is a terrible idea.
You guys are a bunch of jerks letting me do this.
Oh man, what was the line from Dirk Gently?
My old maiden aunt in Winnipeg.
Yeah.
Yes, yes.
Black Naga's turn. Satisfied with the relay races that are going on behind it, it will make a break for deeper water. It's getting much more speed to its movement these days than it used to, given the enhanced aquatic environment. So he's going to come all the way out here. And it really looks like he's got his stride at this point. You figure that a little more time and he's going to be fully submerged and rocketing off somewhere.
Not a fan of it.
Ch.3, you are wet and angry.
Yep.
Nobody tells me to take a bath.
Right. The audacity.
Audacity. That's
Yeah, nonprofit.
I use double move to make my way back to dry land.
I'm done with this. All right, and then I assume you get up there and shake off like a bird all over Shalelu?
Yes, precisely.
Okay. All right, Raina.
Yeah. Well, I can do absolutely nothing of worth at this point. So do I see any more people like hanging around over by the school that need help getting down, or honestly, I guess it doesn't really matter. I am going to I'm gonna move to about right there. And one. And then I don't get very far. Move to about right there. I'm gonna sort of jump in and make my way painstakingly back to shore. So that's it. Do I need to make a swim check, or is the water not deep enough for that yet?
It's make me a swim check as a matter of course. It's getting a little bit high there, but it's just you're fighting the current more than anything.
Okay.
That's fine. You're good.
Glad to hear it. I'm glad that I'm not being swept away. And that's it. That's all I do.
Shalelu shakes off bird wet, moves away from Jakar,
Good plan. Good plan.
comes up to the edge of the water, and tries to meet you out there a little bit.
Aw.
Get off me.
Jerome.
All right. One last shot at this. I yell out in my worst Aquan, trying to insult him, but really actually saying, I hope your mother has a pleasant day and a lovely afternoon and that she's doing well. Whoop! And then I assume magic caster level check.
Level check. Oh, you gotta do better than that.
I mean, I can try again if you want. I could take a mulligan.
Just fizzle.
just like my insults.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you can't say I didn't try.
You didn't try.
Damn it.
You really didn't.
Caladrel,
Hey, go for a swim.
What? No, that's dumb.
jump off a dock.
Go fly a kite. Hey, Caladrel, what?
It's your turn.
Oh. Well,
As
can I
planned.
still fly?
You'd
In theory?
have to get out of the water, I'm pretty sure.
Right.
Because you couldn't quite get your wings spread adequately.
Well, let's see how we do. Come on. Come on.
If you climb up onto that submerged dock, your wings would be clear of the water at the very least.
I'd love to know if I did.
What's
There
the
we go.
furthest you can do stuff at?
That's good. That's successful.
And then
That would be considered your movement, probably.
well, then I will double move,
All right.
or the equivalent is while flying.
Oh, wait, you're gonna go save people while there's still an interesting beast to kill?
I'm trying. The beast is getting away. I don't think we can stop that. Can I do like a run thing, the equivalent in flying, so I can actually make it there, or
Sorry, what?
can I do like whatever the fly equivalent of a run would be?
Yeah.
So I can make it there.
Yeah, so you burned up one move of your hasted move a lot thing, which would be 4, 5 with the feet. So you got 3 left.
Okay.
That's all you're doing, but make a fly check.
Zoop. I mean, I don't need to be doing this fancy, but
You get right here, and your fly spell fades.
oh,
And you're plunged into the water.
still getting used to that.
Looks like swimming is what you're doing. Black Maga's turn. Comes around here feeling pretty confident in this whole situation.
Yeah.
Looks up at you on the tower of this temple.
I gave him a little like tentative wave. Hi.
A couple of tentacles zip out of dimensional pockets and start smashing elements of the temple.
Did the earth thing get
Is he attacking me or the temple?
He's attacking the temple.
Hmm.
And there's earth things move, but at this point it's in water that is too deep for it to progress. And although it is heavy, it is starting to be buffeted. And it's not real fond of water anyway.
Is it done with its little temper tantrum?
Yes. You feel the structure underneath your feet lurch worryingly.
Okay.
Car.
For car?
Turkey.
Sorry, I was muted. Damn it. I was saying shit. It was funny as hell. Damn.
Don't you hate that?
So I am what is now, of course, beachfront property, hanging out, and I look over at Shalelu and I'm like, "Hey, what's going on?"
She's not next to you anymore.
She yells back at you, trying to save your party member.
Who?
The cute one.
I am the cute one.
She stopped paying attention to you. She's holding out her hand. It's the one that's attached.
Oh, still a touchy subject. I take to the sky in order to ascertain what the rigmarole is.
Maybe what has become of Galadriel.
You get up there, and you're looking around, and
It's
it's
a lot of
Raina.
water.
And Raina seems like she's probably fine. You don't really see anybody else. Like Caladrel, you don't see Caladrel. Like off in the distance, you probably see maybe the rock creature stumbling around.
I mean, like damn it. As in, like, they're not there, or just Takar can't see them.
You can't see them. I mean, they could be gone. They might be dead. They could be drowned.
Hmm.
You feel like they were all around here
Yeah, just
pretty recently.
Yeah, a few moments ago. I yell down to Shalelu and yell, "Where the hell is everybody?"
Did I see Caladrel flying that way? Like, did he not sort of pass me?
A little bit. You didn't see what happened to him because you were making
Well,
your way
I didn't see
towards
what
the ship.
happened to him, but I saw him fly over my head and over the building that I'm standing next to. So I'll just sort of point in that general direction
Very true.
and let it go with that.
All right, we could sort of combine your turns, I suppose, since you're all in a row. Raina, you point out that Caldra went that way. Shalelu agrees. She said, I think he dove. The sorcerer, the uncomfortable one, he just sort of vanished.
Oh, good. That's good. I mumbled to myself, "Fuck," every goddamn time.
Now, didn't he do that once with all of us, including her, so she might know what became of him?
Well, it does look different when you're in it than when you're,
I suppose, yeah.
Also, she wouldn't have known where I would have gone.
That's true, but
he might have done that teleporty thing. I don't know.
Oh, right. Fucking wizard nonsense.
I'm not a fucking wizard, nonsense.
First of all, you can't hear Takar.
He didn't look too good. Maybe he retreated.
That sounds appropriate.
but unlikely.
I'm doing a dumb thing.
That's also sounds appropriate. But if I can't see you, I can't do nothing about it.
All right. Raina, the rest of your actions. Get over there.
I'm going to get fully out of the water.
Shalelu grabs you immediately, like you were basically drowning in the 3 inches of water.
She knows it. So I'm like, when I get up to her, I will, we will walk together the rest of the way out of the water. What do we see along the street? Is there anybody around that needs help in some way? Is there any way that we can be of use?
Most everybody has pulled back. There are starting to fill in a little bit of crowds and stuff in some of these northern alleys, just because they noticed that the big giant horrible monster had sort of pulled back, and then they're sort of curious. The cleric has sort of moved over there to try to encourage them to not
Not
come
over.
into this area. So you and Shalelu are in the town center there.
I look at Shalelu and, despite my boots that I was wearing, boots of the mire, I think they are, that I'm not supposed to get wet in the rain.
Mhm.
I've just been slogging through the water. So I don't think that they worked for that. And I just look at her and I say, this is not my best day ever.
You're not living your best life, Raina.
Yeah, no. Never felt so damn useless.
She says, been there, and sort of does a tip of the hat with her stump.
Ugh.
Oh. This makes me uncomfortable. Quit bringing it up.
Jerome.
Oh, God damn it.
This building will last
Totally.
forever.
Jerome's attached. He has pride.
He's touched.
Damn it. One last time.
All right.
Okay, cat, not here. All right, may the dice be ever in my favor.
Oh my god!
Wow!
Oh my god!
You lose a spell slot.
Jesus. Ugh.
It fizzles almost before it leaves your fingers.
I don't like this thing.
No, that sucks. That was the biggest middle finger from the RNG that I've seen to date.
I want this thing dead so bad, so hard.
I don't know that it's going to happen.
Cal,
Have you drowned yet?
swim check.
Wait, what?
What?
He's back in the water?
Oh yeah.
His
Oh.
fly was run out and he splashed.
Okay. I can look off in the distance still. How many people do I still see off in the distance? Like on rooftops?
Perception check. $25. Your sharp eagle eyes that you keep in one of your robe pockets notice that there are about 3 people remaining on a roof.
Okay.
Right off this way.
Okay.
Which has now become part of the front line of buildings that still exist.
Yep. I did a dumb thing.
But at least your building's going to be there forever.
Yeah.
Or at least for the rest of your life.
I mean, yeah. I mean, temples don't crash and fall into the sea. Burned down, fell over, and but the fifth
Fell over, then sank into the swamp.
All right. So, Galadriel, swim check. Mute check.
He is muted. Dava did.
Maybe he didn't burb in time.
Well, maybe you can swim check for him.
comfortable with doing that, given the consequences?
I mean,
What's going on?
You need to make a swim check.
Oh,
tis your turn.
I don't know if I want to do that though.
Well, it's either that or drown, so your choice.
I mean, at this point, drowning kind of seems like the better option.
Yep.
Like I said.
Gonna give right up.
I'm tired.
You are no match for the current in this
Sure ain't.
part of the river. And you are swiftly carried downstream in and battered against the sides of this building.
Oh, not cool.
And the water is rushing around it in such a way that you are pinned. And not everything that you are breathing is air.
Oh. It's one of those times you have to ask yourself if you've seen the day going this way ahead of time.
A little bit.
A little bit.
And let's be honest here.
All right. Who dies next?
Who dies next?
The monster thing is next to die.
Unfortunately, that is the wrong answer.
It is Black Magic's turn. Satisfied, it makes another swipe at the temple structure.
Perfect.
Just a single swipe. And satisfied with the damage, figures the river will do the rest. And moves off into this direction, vanishing from sight beneath the roaring waters.
Oh,
Roar.
that wasn't actually too bad then.
You will notice that the last jab at that opened a large gap in the northern wall of the temple,
Yes.
which the intense, it wasn't a big beam of poison.
Here's my question. Am I actively falling?
Not yet.
All right. You don't need to say anything more.
Okay. But the rushing river waters are now rushing into the interior of the building.
I said you don't need. I'm just kidding.
And battering it from the inside.
That's not a good sound.
No, it really isn't.
I didn't even see Jerome.
The river is now trying to turn this tower inside out. Turkar.
Yeah, man. I'm
There he is.
I'm a floating in the air there, and I'm wanting to know if I seen.
Yeah, you caught some motion out of the corner of your eye when the
was
creature
that?
took that last swipe at the temple.
Well-
And you see the wall of this temple crumbling away, being filled by rushing river water. And you see parts of the roof collapsing, further and further south. And on the top, you see a little red figure.
So much to do in so little time. God, trying to figure out if I can even fly that far. At least in a single movement. Let's see. I can do double, right? Same concept as like sprinting or whatever.
Oh, you can do more than double if you're just moving.
Yeah, just to get to him.
Yeah, do a sky run. That's 4, 5 with the feet, but 4 lowered
Oh.
AC. But
So yeah, I can easily get to him then. All right, that's for me flying out to him.
that is successful flying.
Okay,
No
all right.
spells ending in the middle of your transit, sir.
Delightful. I appear and ask him if he needs a lift.
Fucker, what the hell are you doing out here? I can still move around through the dimension door. Look at those people over there. They still need saving. I point out the people still on the roof.
Okay. All right. First of all, I'm gonna need you to pick high or low.
You're gonna
High. 'Cause I feel high and mighty about myself.
You're gonna have to save this attack for your next turn.
Because this is the determination whether or not I push you off the roof.
As he says those very ungrateful words to you, he stumbles a little bit as one of the beams in the ceiling shifts as part of the building starts to give way.
Well, that's what you get for not being able to fly.
Yeah, you landed on the roof. You made it worse.
I didn't land on shit. I never said that I landed.
You've eaten too many kebabs.
Hey, all right, this is like the freshman 15, okay?
15's a little generous for you there, isn't it?
You eat a whole kebab stand, you save half a town. That's how you work those calories off.
Yeah. And also, it's too soon because the kebab stand is somewhere down there.
Yeah, as is as is my Moby Dick.
Your what now?
My white whale.
Okay, let's stop using euphemisms about your genitalia and go on to Raina's turn.
Raina's turn.
And this is no time to talk about your dick.
I mean,
Okay, so I still don't know what is the form of Caladrel.
Jakar took off in a hurry, though.
Yeah, but I can't go out there. So
No.
whatever he's doing, he's got this.
He seemed to be pretty purposeful about a thing he was doing.
So, I guess, this little dot here is the cleric.
Mm-hmm.
What is this?
I don't know.
Okay.
I think it was that businessman.
Wasn't that horrible old woman?
No, yeah, it might have been that terrible old lady that called you a slut.
Well,
she's back in the crowd.
So she's got to be long gone by now. So if the cleric is trying to keep the crowd at bay, are these people still on the roof over here, or are they like down and gone?
No, they're down. They're down.
Okay. I will, I guess, go and assist the cleric. I really don't see any other way that I can be useful from where I am.
Valid action.
So I will wander over to here.
In what way do you assist the cleric?
Well, first I need to ascertain what it is that he's doing.
He's basically trying to keep the people from getting even closer to catch a sight of this monster retreating.
Okay,
with statements like it might not, it might come back. We don't know that it's actually left. This is the floodwaters are rising. This is no place to be. You need to be on higher ground than this.
Yeah. Okay. So I will be a little less diplomatic and tell these people to stop looky-looing and get up to higher ground.
Everybody move!
Yeah, pretty much.
All right. Is that it's not diplomacy then? Is it intimidation?
I guess that's what it sounded like.
I mean, show a little fang and I'm sure they'll all get running.
Get to walk up this hill. So my diplomacy is way higher than my intimidate. My diplomacy is +8. My intimidate is +1.
You actually get one of the people in the front look at you and go, and then from somewhere in the back you hear, "Shut your mouth, trollop!"
That's right.
All right. Does that conclude my turn? Is that all I've got?
Yeah, pretty much. Your movement. You get over there. Shalelu is coming up beside you, basically, at this point. She catches that last and starts muscling her way into the crowd.
I'm just going to let her go. I'm still trying to, impose some sort of order on this rabble, and if she's going to get uppity, then by all means.
Oh, I just need
She
to make
probably has a higher intimidate than I have.
a little bit of a strength check from her. Just not gonna click the button. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, she pushes the guy that poofed at you, and just sort of muscles her way into the center of the crowd. But that's the end of her available action. Jerome.
How close is Takar to me?
Within
Too close, really.
hugging distance?
Yeah, within hugging distance.
All right. I go up and hug him. Friendly hug, not attack, grappling hug.
Keep in mind, I am like hovering, so you're kind of like.
I grab at his foot and yell, "You can hit me later, but for now you're coming with me."
I mean,
You're
kind of hanging on to me, and I'm flying. But what?
I'm only saying it in the sense that you have to be willing. And I dimension door to over here.
Make me a caster level check.
Still?
Mm-hmm.
He's not out of range?
300 feet. Oh, you lucky dog, you.
If only I'd rolled that last time.
It still wasn't enough.
Oh.
Yeah, so it's that same effect. This time, I think you beat it. Your last one that you did on teleport was a little better, wasn't it?
Yeah, last time was 26.
Okay, so this time the resistance in actually transiting is more substantial.
I'm gonna blame it on all the kebabs.
Yeah, it's like
what?
And the feeling that you are leaving parts of you intensifies. That there's almost a tearing sensation.
It definitely feels like I'm moving through kebabs.
Yeah, pointy end in. Yeah, it's very nasty. You come out the other side. You are very close to vomiting from the experience. This goes for you as well, Drakar.
Oh, God. All right.
That was a terrible fucking experience.
And let's see how much I vomit.
So I get to the other side of it. Do I apparently I'm very distracted. I don't see nothing. I'm hoping that looking around at any other things I would need to save other than the 3 people on the roof. So with a 10, do I see Caladril from the distance?
You do not.
Okay.
Not with a 10, given his frothy, submerged position. All right, you do manage to hold that kebab.
Oh, thank God.
But being like essentially like torn every part of you from every other part of you for like a split second was not a pleasurable experience.
Damn it, Jerome.
again, you can hit me later, but for now, I'm gonna save these people. You look around for anyone else that needs saving.
Fine.
Let me have a health potion before you hit me, please.
you outright kill him.
I was only going to injure you before you made me feel lots of pain. No, yeah.
You accidentally hit him with the health potion, and
Boom, dead.
you also don't see anything but empty roofs, except for the one you're on, which has 3 terrified people who are actually fairly startled at your sudden appearance.
It's okay. It's okay. We're professionals.
Is anyone acting hysterical?
Not. I mean,
Just
yeah.
Caladrel.
Yeah.
Anyone on that roof?
They're a little more taken aback at this current time. You'll have to give them some time to lose their shit.
Okay.
Caladrel, on the
Like
other hand,
around about your turn, we might be talking about that sort of thing.
Okay.
Caladrel is practiced and can lose his shit whenever.
Yeah, there's literally like you have to carry a series of bags around with you when you walk around with Galadriel.
Oh, it's like walking a dog.
Yeah.
I'm
Galadriel,
broken. Yeah.
you were drowning.
Uh-huh.
I need you to maybe try to stop doing that.
See, clearly we have completely different ideas on how to play this character.
Don't you have like an elixir for this of some kind? Elixir of not dying from drowning?
Not that would probably be effective underwater.
Are you sure?
I'm pretty sure.
Are you sure?
Pretty sure.
You don't have like elixir of grow me some gills?
Like I probably do have the elixir, but I think the sudden rush of water while I'm trying to mix it is gonna fuck it up a little bit.
It's really hard to mix liquids in a liquid.
Right?
I find it very easy to mix liquids in a liquid. It just doesn't come out in the right proportions.
I mean, like, I could try it, but you might see some fish around with a lot of extra gills.
Like 3 or 4 fish that get water breathing. I'm like,
they had it coming.
Well, the best part is it's going to dilute it for him too. So like, he's only going to get one set of gills, like just one part of the gills, like not even more of them.
Like half a gill.
Yeah.
don't fuck me, Gil.
So how's that 18? How's that?
That is successful. You are able to keep your head above the mixture of air and water.
And I'm gonna start trying to climb this thing.
All right. So there is a window on that corner. And the water is at a height that you are able to throw an arm through that window.
Start barking.
You take 2 points of breaking the glass damage as a little bit of crimson elvish blood starts to color the foam where you are being battered against the side of this building.
And would you
couldn't possibly affect anything bad?
No.
And since he has climbed, would you say that he has changed the state of his visibility?
Well, he has kind of like a die pack now. You should be able to do additional perception checks when it comes around to you.
Okay.
You are able to get an arm in. You are not able to fully haul yourself out due to the strenuous activity thus far, but you are stabilized in your position. All right. That's 60 and 60, which is 120 plus 60. Okay. Yeah. Back the arrow up a little bit.
What, me?
Oh, 244 to there. Okay.
I'm trying to figure out what 300 is.
Yeah, that's what I needed to know. Okay. Turkar.
Yeah, man.
A couple of the people have started to get a little desperate. The shock of you showing up has worn off. Now they see you as a desperate lifeline in a terrible situation. This building is starting to shift slightly in the waters. So they are acting a little bit panicked.
Okay. Like, are they hysterical yet, or no?
They're starting to cling and plead.
Oh, that's fine. That's fine. All right. So, first,
Does he get an opportunity for perception?
Yes, if you would like to. Well, if he would like to make one, that's up to him.
I'm being inundated with people, so no. You there. You have to let go of my wing. I can't fly us out of here without. Thank you. All right, and you, small one, hold on tight, and we're gonna jump on the count of 3, as in 1, 2, 3, jump. Okay, everybody, we all tracking here? Okay, yes.
Chapter 3.
Yeah. Okay. Wow. Maybe I should leave you here. All right, 1, 2, 3.
Jump. No.
Okay. So when I said 1, 2, 3, jump is literally what I wanted you to do. I thought we were all on the same page. Let's try that again.
Of them like hunched down in preparation to jump and wound up pulling you down at the same time.
Fucking humans. All right. So one last time.
Can't count off with these people.
Because next time I'm leaving you here. Okay. So focus. I give them the fingers to the eyes to each of them. One.
The 8-year-old girl is especially.
She's like pulling down,
Yeah,
straight down.
Yeah, perfect. Little anchor. God. 1, 2, 3, jump.
Yeah.
How many do you take with you?
Like a rocket.
I took 2 of them. All right, so we are airborne. And I start to
look out. Downdraft.
There's a crosswind.
You don't need to do the other fly check, so that's fine.
Okay.
You take off like a rocket. You will have spent half of your movement trying to get them off of the roof, so you'll only have half of your movement remaining. So,
well, that gets us at least to the other house.
That's a better place than this one.
Yeah, above the other house, rather, I guess would be more appropriate.
We take our small victories.
Right. At least this one's not caving in yet.
All righty. Raina.
Yeah. So the back of my beloved has just disappeared into a crowd, and she's looking sort of hot and bothered, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to turn to the cleric, give a shrug, and follow because I want to see what she's going to do.
All right. So you muscle your way through here. Make me a strength check.
Well, that's going to go super well, I'm sure. Kaboom.
All right. That's pretty good. You get your way through this crowd just in time for Shalalu's turn. She comes up to that nasty old lady and punches her square in the face. Doesn't say a word to her, just comes out of the crowd right in front of her and just hauls off and punches her right in the mouth.
I spin her around and kiss her passionately. And then I give the dirtiest look with a little bit of a "you got yours, you stupid old bitch" look to her as she's presumably lying on the ground.
Yeah, it sort of lights out this old lady. Turns out, you know, like some old crone kind of has a glass jaw.
Jaw. It was even her offhand.
Yeah. Just out of the kiss, she says, "Nobody gets to call you names."
I give her sort of an adoring look, and like I don't feel that I need to say anything. I just give her a look that says how much I appreciate what she just did. And then I will try, like, where is the other end of this crowd of people?
They're pretty much packed into like an arc from the back of that building to the north. Like if you manage that whole alley sort of slightly full of people.
Like right here? Or
Well, no, it's like this, the building that's right directly to your north, the back edge of that.
uh-huh.
If you sort of drew a little circle around, starting from there, and then obviously not in the other building, but there's a lot of people. In 1 second here. Shillelagh. Okay.
Hello.
Oh, okay. 17 on intimidation. That's pretty good. After this little show, like people start backing up. So now there is an open space around the two of you and this unconscious old lady.
Wonderful. Do I have anything left of my last turn? Can I try to now be somewhat nicer? We'll play good cop, bad cop, because Shillelagh just decked an old lady. And I can try.
You want to know how serious I am? I punch an old lady serious.
So can I try a diplomacy check to get these idiot people moving away from the water?
Yes, you can do that.
Okay. Everybody move! That's abysmal.
They do seem fairly receptive with the combo. So the people in front of you, between you and the cleric, sort of spread out from the middle and try to edge their way on the outside of the circle around the two of you to the further out of the way position. You're having people flow around you.
That's fine, as long as they're fucking moving.
Yeah. You see the cleric. He looks at you, and then he looks down at an unconscious old lady, and then he looks back at you.
She had it coming. She'll be fine.
He comes up. Checks on her. All right. Jerome.
All right. Hi. My name is Jerome. I'm directing this towards the last sole person on this rooftop. You're fine. Everything's fine. Everything's good.
Gilda.
Who is this?
Gilda.
How old is this person?
This person is probably 12.
All right, Gilda. I'm gonna get you to safety. Everything's gonna be fine. Right now, though, I want to look around to see if we have any friends. So if you could just peer off onto any of the rooftops, and if you see anybody else, you tell me, okay? You got that? You got that?
Yeah.
All right, just look off to the other rooftops, and if you see anyone else, just tell me. I'm looking myself.
All right. I don't see anybody. Can we leave now?
What do I see?
You also do not see anybody.
Yeah. Yeah, we can leave now.
Make sure you rip out her innards like you did us.
You know, just out of fairness.
We'll see what happens. All right, Gilda. What is this area over here? Is this the town square?
Sure.
Now I want you to close your eyes and think real hard about the town square. All right? Think real hard about the town square. I'm holding both her hands. And then we dimension door over.
That's pretty weird. And in the middle of that's pretty weird, you are in a different place.
All right, Gilda.
No
this
resistance.
This is all because of you. It's all because of you just picturing town square.
This is all because you're a monster, Gilda.
Yeah. You're a freak. Normal people can't do this.
Yes. Gilda, this is because you pictured town square. Here we are.
Wow.
I am in a new location.
Yep.
I would imagine it's not really even that much of a perception check to see the crowd of people walking away from the water.
Thankfully it isn't.
See all those see all of the people over there? You should go follow them. The rest of the townspeople, you can trust them. Go follow them up the road and away from the water, okay?
But the rest of my family is still on that other
I'm
building.
gonna make sure that they get to you. I'm gonna make sure you get to you. Go find an adult that you know up the road.
I would like to stay here.
Go
I want to rescue them.
up the road. Darn it.
Well, like persuasion, like do a thing.
Oh, I mean, like, I feel like that's diplomacy. Which,
Okay.
damn it! What the hell?
Just yell at Raina to take the baby.
Ah!
Take this.
Yeah, because Raina's super good with children.
Well, she may need to be eaten, so it could be a win-win.
Just for the record, I just rolled a 3 on that one.
Nice. Raina, you give children Capri Suns. You don't drink them like a Capri Sun.
I don't drink fucking Capri Sun anyway.
Yikes. All right. So she is unwilling to leave this general area, despite your admonitions. She's really worried about the rest of her family, who she can actively see sort of hovering over another building with a scary giant blackbird man.
Okay.
I am the knight.
Caladrel, why don't you stop dying?
Stop back down.
You
Out of the water, at least.
You can't tell me what to do. You're not my boss.
You're not my supervisor.
Yes, I am.
Let's keep climbing.
That would be good.
Yeah, you'd think so.
You and the dice make it happen. Come on.
It's should be inbound. Whenever the hell it wants to.
Do, 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 do.
Oh. It's just one arm, you know, and like the side of the building's real slick.
Hey, come on. He crapped in the window.
Crept in the window.
Stole my tooth.
And you're still being battered about. It really makes it difficult to like get up in there. And the shards of glass, you know. Not successful the first time, but you don't fall.
I don't know if it's actually that hard.
He does
I
have
think you
hands.
say
I mean, it's hard for such as you.
What?
with your extra arms.
My extra arms should be easier.
Well, then roll at advantage or something. Jesus.
I got an advantage for you.
This is not that system.
Hey, you're not the DM.
Yeah.
Oh, snap. Oh. One of those. I don't know. Pick something.
What are those? Okay. You go, oh, yeah, I do have extra arms. And you get some extra arms in the purchase. And then it's like, well, I don't really need my feet. So it doesn't matter that it's slippery. And you start to haul yourself in like some sort of terrifying spider creature crawling through. It's not great if there was anybody inside, but there isn't anybody inside.
Well, maybe there should be.
There's water on the inside too, but it's not rushing about, so that's a bit of an advantage. But it is at least like mid-chest deep. This is one of those high windows.
Ugh, high windows.
Seem to have come down on top of a desk.
Okay.
All righty.
Well, I'm here now.
There you are.
Started from the bottom and now I'm minusculely.
Started from the bottom, now we're here.
Oh my God. Way too intense.
Is there anybody inside? Hello.
There does not appear to be anyone in this building, but you are welcome to make a perception check in order to find out for sure.
Oh, am I?
You are.
Am I?
Okay, now you're not.
Oh.
Limited time offer. There doesn't seem to be anybody in here.
Well, that's unfortunate.
Seems to be some sort of shop.
Does it?
Does.
Does it?
It does.
Some sort of shop.
There are various display cases
What kind of shop?
are barely visible under the water, and a couple of containers floating about. Wooden
What is it?
boxes,
Capivara.
about a foot by a half and a foot.
Can I lift out one of the boxes from the water and see what kind of shop this is?
You are perfectly welcome to do that.
I am doing that.
Make me a dexterity check just to, snag a box floating by without face planting on the slippery desk.
If I sat on the desk, would my head be underwater?
The water in here is mid-chest high. So if you sat on the desk, the water level would probably be about the same on you as it was if you were standing on the floor.
So my head would still be above water.
Yes.
I'll just sit on the desk then.
All right. Dexterity 20, you nip one of these boxes. You manage to get one that's probably about 2 inches by about 6 inches.
2 by 6.
Yeah.
Huh.
Sort of a long box. Opens.
That sounds like one of my never mind. Go ahead.
Yeah. Okay. So you open it. Box opens down its long side. And a little bit of water pours out as you open it, and inside there seems to be a necklace.
Huh. Was it spellcraft or knowledge? I think it was spellcraft. Come on. Hey, roll 20. Do that thing. There it is. Do I detect anything magical about it?
It does not appear to be magical.
All right. Well,
it is-
I'll put it back.
a gold chain, some just general gold work. Doesn't seem to include any gems.
I'll put it back.
All right.
I guess that's it for me.
Close it in the box. Put it back to float around.
Yep. Like, I'm not going to save it, but I'm not going to take it.
All right.
Sit until I can get out of this house.
Perfect. Okay. Hoop. Ch.3.
I will continue my flight and deliver said people over here next to the large group of other people.
I will take a check on being that it's a new turn. You start skimming the water with the people's feet,
That's fine.
but you're right about, as you're failing to fly successfully, you're right about to the edge of the water anyway. They get wet, but
But it's already pouring down rain and they're plenty wet.
So it really doesn't matter.
Not that big of a deal.
they grow in size.
Walk it off.
Exposure to the water. Okay. There you go. And you sort of gracelessly land a few feet from them.
All right. I yell to Jerome, where's Caladrel?
Fuck it by now. I thought it was.
Where's the monk, for that matter?
Oh,
Where's
God. It's been ages. It's a good point. What the hell happened to him?
Yeah. Did he die?
On the way over, he died. Did he come with you, or did he stay somewhere?
No, he came with us because he's supposed to be like arbitrarily training me.
Well, he's also. We're also supposed to have him for finding what's his face. What's his face?
Yeah, the what's its.
They kept him gay.
The guy who's getting his who's dipping his wick.
Oh yeah. And the tree lady. So maybe if we had Wild Monk Man, we would have killed the other monster thing a little quicker. And by that I mean killed it at all.
When you need to wet your wick, it's Dryad. Dry. Anyway.
Wah, wah, wah.
He shows up from another building. Hey!
Shirtless.
Christ, Johannes.
Put that chiseled physique away, sir.
I saved some other people. Did I miss anything?
Yeah, we're missing Caladrel. Have you seen him?
He wasn't with me.
Well, thanks for
Is
that.
this a problem?
Where's Caladrel right now?
I haven't seen him.
Where did you see him?
Since I pointed to you where he was going.
Where did you see him last?
She pointed over there, but that wasn't really helpful. There was a big ass monster. It was kind of expected. Yeah, did you not? What the hell have you been doing, man? God, you were awful at this. If you're gonna be part of the team, I need you to really stay focused, okay? Be in the moment with us, okay?
Some people over by the north that were trapped. I would.
You
Jeez.
can't go saving everybody, okay? That's the first rule of. Well, fuck. We'll talk about this later. Where is Caladrel? And I just start yelling his name really, really loudly.
We get over here and look on this boardwalk, I guess. He was over there.
Apparently, I'm exhausted from flying so goddamn much. I can't do anything.
You flap around like a seagull with a broken wing.
Perfect.
Poor seagull. You all right there, Jakar?
These humans, they're fat. And I think I still have some kebab issues.
It might be. The two might be related.
And And also, this guy did something earlier, and I still haven't fully recovered from that. Made my whole body hurt.
Did you get stunning fisted or something?
He's
What?
indicating Jerome.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, I mean, I was gesturing at him. Obviously, you can't see that.
Don't blame this on me. I
I
blame
mean-
it on your kebabs.
I didn't make myself hurt. You did that. That was all you.
Okay, anyway. So Caladrel then?
I didn't see him over there.
All right. Are we still in turn order right now?
Not really.
All right.
Caladrel,
Gilda, Glindy, whatever your name is. Here's your parents. I don't care anymore.
I don't know these people.
This is your family. This is your family now. All right, Takar. I really didn't want to ask you this
Oh, God.
ever in a million years. Again, you're gonna have to fly me out because we need to look to see if Caladril's out there.
I don't know if you missed this or not, but apparently I'm having some difficulty with the whole flying thing right now.
what are you doing, Caladril?
I'm trying to get the hell out of this building.
All right. There's a door to the front.
Which direction is the front facing?
Yeah, is
The
front
south.
forward shore?
The what?
The south.
Well, that's not a good thing. Is there a way to get up onto the roof?
Not that you can immediately see. There is a fireplace that is well underwater.
I don't think I'm gonna fit up that. Not in my
Santa
current.
Claus.
Any windows on this side, on this corner of the building, near this corner?
Yeah, there are a couple of windows. There's like a door in the middle and two windows flanking it.
Like door on this side,
The door to the south.
door to the south. Yeah, that's the
And
one
a
I don't
window
want to
there, and a window there, and then a window here, and a window here.
Okay, I'm gonna use the window on this side over here
Mhm.
and climb out and try to get onto this dock.
Okay. You get partially out of the window and then realize that the dock goes past the other window.
Oh, does it?
Yeah.
Well, then
It is under a fair bit of water at this point.
yeah, that's the thing.
All
Come
right.
on, real funny.
Ch.3, you done cramping yet?
I mean, probably not. Maybe.
Oh boy.
Good.
All right, well, come on, fuckface. Let's go.
I'll let that slide.
Yeah. You might want to, otherwise I might let you slide into the deep water.
Yikes. 15, you can get out of the window. Easy enough.
All right, so I head in the general direction that she had pointed at previously, which was somewhere about here.
I see water.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to need you to stop talking.
I'm sorry, I distracted your car.
Caladril, I need you to roll me a d20.
I don't want to do that.
All right. There are a few bottles bobbing around in this area that you are flying over, Ch.3. They look like the kind of thing that weird elf has on him, typically. Brightly colored elvish bottles.
The hell does that mean?
Means your bottles are a little fake.
What? Not Fey, they're Elvish.
Guys.
Yeah. What's
Jakar,
up?
Jerome, you're the one seeing the bottles.
Oh, sorry. I walked away to grab something to drink. So I see bottles. Do they look of like anything that is like unordinary about them?
Well, they're fancy colored fruity bottles.
Oh, okay. Well,
Oh, damn, the bar got flooded.
perfect. So what I do is I fly over them and I immediately just let go and let him fall down there. And I tell him as he's falling to grab the bottles. Hey, we weren't flying that high. Fuck.
Fantastic. This is the kill zone that you dropped him here.
Like fly like 5 feet above the water surface, for God's sake.
That's true. The water is very deep here, very rapid, and full of debris.
Perfect.
Jerome, you plummet into a raging torrent of floodwaters full of parts of buildings and also these two little bottles.
Grab the bottles.
You're wondering why this just happened, but I need you to make a swim check.
And here's where I die.
You immediately start drowning and are swept against the edge of this building very, very hard.
S in the chat, Jerome.
What
Okay.
what specifically physically is required for
You take 2 points of bludgeoning damage.
Oh my
Okay.
god.
I pick him up.
Like with a survival check? That doesn't make any sense.
Yeah,
What?
because I know how water works, dangerous water, and I'm going to be able to get him out of it.
Okay, that's
Are you
what we want to see.
Yeah, this is the survival check was to the mechanic behind the thought process
Oh,
of
yeah,
doing.
he's gonna die.
No one's going to die.
You threw him into a washing machine filled with broken glass.
You put glass
I mean-
in here.
It's not usually how I wash my garments, but
And cinder blocks.
Okay, what I mean is this a would that be like CMB, or is that just like a strength check?
It's just a strength check and the ability to fly adequately to nab him as he's.
Okay,
Because you're going to have to get in a little bit of the water because he's full on being tumble dried right now and not dried at all. But
okay, well that's a 20.
we're talking front loader watching.
Oh my God, what kind of a place is this? This is awful. Why do humans live here?
it's called the kill zone.
Why do humans live here? This is terrible.
Currently, they're all living up the hill.
Yeah, no one is living here.
Why do they even put their house in water?
Anyone here is dead or will soon be.
Well, then, yeah, why are we here?
My point exactly.
I ask myself that question daily.
Okay, I have 1 point of health left.
Mm-hmm.
No, you've got this. Now, come on. I'm holding.
No. I literally have 1 point of health left.
I get that. I got you. Come on, let's go. I'll stop the bleeding and start the breathing.
You need to fly is what you need to do.
Yeah, I don't need healing. I need saving.
Oh my God. The current.
Oh shit.
Try hopping harder. Do I have to give an assist? Because I'll try to give an assist, but it's going to be pathetic.
Chakari.
There, I'll give an assist.
100.
It keeps getting worse.
Do I have to rescue you, assholes?
Roll a D100, Chakar.
You broke Andrea.
Okay, I'm going back to survival check now because I'm thinking I'm gonna die here.
So,
Oh
um,
God, I can't breathe.
Like that scene, that meme where the dog falls into the pool and they like have multiple shots before he actually falls, and his eyes just continually get bigger and bigger as the realization is he's going under. That's what happens to Chikar.
you attempt to fly away, and a particularly like large wave pulls Jerome out of your grip, and but not before it hauls you down out of the air.
Oh, that son of a bitch.
You manage to throw a little bit of claw action on the side of the building, but you are at least half immersed and being battered around here and holding Jerome down into the water even further. Part
Okay,
of what is battering you.
question. What? So, okay, 4 spells. I need to do hand symbols and like utter words. What's required for uttering words?
A lungful of air.
How much? Can I just mouth it? Can I just lip it?
Uh, you need to be able to expel a lungful of air.
And what kind of roll do I have to do for that?
I would need, I don't know, maybe a survival check to see if you had the presence of mind to gain a lungful of air before you were literally.
Can you pick any other skill?
Make an argument. You're in the ungentle cycle right now.
I know that Drakkar is an asshole, and therefore I knew that I should really be ready to, like, on the ready to hold my breath and to like get big old gulp of air at any point.
Any point?
At any point, I'm like,
I'm not sure you expected this level of assholery.
I mean, I know that it knows no bounds, but I know that it knows no bounds.
I know its bounds. They are none.
Yeah.
They are non-existent.
Yeah. So I'm just constantly just.
That's how you hyperventilate and die.
It passes out. Okay, so what is the check? I need you to argue a check.
Knowledge tricks.
Knowledge tricks.
Knowledge asshole tricks.
I'd say knowledge nobility, but I want really the opposite of nobility.
Okay, so like knowledge difficult customer.
Yeah. Knowledge difficult customer. Knowledge history, really.
Might roll into profession or yeah.
Yeah, because knowledge history would be way better than fucking survival. I'm -3 on survival.
Oh my God.
Okay. Nope. You do not have a lungful of air.
Fuck.
Underwater right now, you wish you had, but you spent a little time berating him before you started drowning.
That's worked out well for us.
That would have worked out.
All right, so
Well, there's all sorts of noise from the other side of this building.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
It's traveling down the other side here. Like maybe it's coming apart in the floodwaters. It's hard to tell.
It sounds wildly incompetent over there.
well, it is wildly incompetent over here. It's terrible. I'm screaming my ever loving ass off trying to get up the wall while still holding on to him.
I'm going to abandon my plans, my original plans of getting out through this window, and I'm going to go check out who is skinning the cat over there.
All right. So you wade your way back across the structure.
Yep.
I will attempt another climb check as I'm clinging to the wall.
You just sort of see
Okay.
a section of Strix. There's a flurry of black feathery nonsense.
That sounds right. Okay.
And then you see like a tatter of robe in a talon that isn't really connected to anything.
Does the robe seem really pretentious?
Yeah, it could
Okay.
literally have like thick frame Buddy Holly glasses on, and it's telling you how it was a robe before robes were cool.
What the hell are you idiots doing?
What the hell?
If you had enough air to do that, then you could have cast your spell.
Right? You just wasted it. Way to go.
You cast drowning.
So I'm assuming you're in a window or a doorway.
Yeah, I'm in the window above you.
I shove him right in the hole where your face is at.
You don't have contact with Jerome anymore.
I thought I was holding on to him, you said.
Yeah, but that was before the terrible fly check.
Oh.
And then Jerome's -1 strength check.
Oh, well, apparently I just throw a piece of his former clothing at you.
Here, take this. Oh. You're really surprised to realize that he wasn't connected to the thing you were desperately holding?
Higher than you remember.
Well, I'm enraged, so I'm not really great with the forward thinking.
Ah!
So I immediately look around, trying to figure out where the hell he's at now, since I thought I was holding him.
Yeah, you make out his silhouette being tumbled against the foundations of this building.
Is it like directly beneath me?
Yeah, good.
All right. Well, since I have solid, yeah, if I have solid contact with the wall thanks to my climb, I will try to reach him.
All right, Jerome.
I'm not going to resist.
But I need your help. Make me a perception check.
Really?
Well, there's a lot of froth and you don't see Turkar's talons coming for you. Galadriel, you grab hold of Turkar and lower him down the wall a bit. So you're braced against the window frame with some of your arms and you're lowering him down. Human chain. There's a break in the foam as your vision starts to darken, Jerome. You see, you think it's the end, but it indeed seems to be darkening in the shape of a bird silhouette. Some of it seems to be near you.
You're definitely dying.
Yeah, I have never in my life wanted to grab hold of a Strix's leg so hard.
That's fair. Fear the Reaper. Fear the Reaper. So
All right, sweet death, take me, and I just grab for it.
Seasons don't fear the Reaper.
All right, so I pull him up, and then I yell to Galadriel to pull me up.
Well, I want to see him grab for it.
What, you want like MB or something like that?
Yeah.
Sorry, who's grabbing what?
Just missed it. One more shot. Hey, you got it. So he's trying to save you, but you need to save yourself. You know, that's the real lesson.
Jesus.
Strix helps those who help themselves after
after plummeting them into
after he hurts them.
There's probably a lesson to be learned there.
Try to kill me.
You manage to get a hold. You feel Jerome grab a hold of you down there. You go to haul him. Strength check it. You got a good anchor point with his Galadriel.
Do I have contact of all both of them?
You've got a contact of a part of Turkar.
I'm gonna grab for Galadriel's throat as much as I can.
Oh my god!
You can't reach Galadriel.
I would say you're submerged, and I'm like over half submerged in the water as it is.
Galadriel is a link in a human / Strix / elf / Ifrit chain away from you.
Right.
You haul him up pretty good.
That's a 23, yeah.
You give a little bit of a wiggle. Caladrel will just make me an intelligence check.
I mean, because what I actually said was.
You figure that wiggle is probably pull me up now sort of thing.
Okay. I guess I'll do that. I guess.
Get that
The
strength.
benevolent Cal.
Benevolent.
The funny thing is, they were coming to rescue you.
Oh, God.
To those in peril.
All right, what state are we in now?
I need a strength check from Caladrel.
Strength check. Just,
And
pop an elixir if you need to.
well, you said intelligence.
You
You succeeded that one. You realized
you're fine. You have hit a baseline of intelligence that you might want your ass saved.
Oh God!
Are you fucking serious?
You wiggle to get pulled up, and you drop a little further. One more shot, Caladrel.
Come on.
Any second now.
Anytime.
Any minute now.
The fucking suspense.
Oh my God.
Nice.
Caladrel, you need to make a decision.
Yeah.
You're going out the window right now.
No, I'm not.
Or do you let go?
I let go.
Okay.
Oh, fair
Caladrel,
enough.
you're in the building. Trakar, your support has vanished. You are holding on to Jeroen in the water, being pummeled against the side of the building.
Well, mentally, I default to seeking assistance from my deity. I don't know how Lamashtu cares about my feathery ass drowning trying to save an Ifrit, but we're trying. I will obviously mentally say a prayer as I attempt to get us to safety.
That's a pretty decent swim check.
You just need to get my head above water. You just need to get my head above water.
You managed to get Jeroen and yourself, your heads above water. You are being battered against the side of the building, but you are managing to get just enough time to breathe before water crashes over you intermittently.
Okay. And I look at him and point at the wall and say, "Can you climb? I know you don't have claws or whatever like I do. Can you do that or no?"
Let me answer your question with a question. Do you care about Caladrel?
No. He let
All
us go.
He betrayed us. He's dead.
Fuck this shit. We're both back in town square.
All right, that's a pretty decently.
Wait,
fun roll.
does this hurt me or no?
No, you don't really notice anything this time. It's just a clean transit.
Oh, perfect.
Both of you drip profusely onto the ground.
Which
Usually
is
people don't.
how hard it's raining.
Yeah, usually people don't get out of the water that suddenly onto dry ground, or at least rained on ground. So the amount of water that you shed is a little astonishing.
Trakar, I just want to say, we had a moment,
Uh-huh.
and I really want to let you know, I debated on bringing you with me just now.
Yeah, that's fair. I get it.
I get it.
I collapse on the ground prostrate. I'm done.
Trakar, you are saying, at that last little bit, you were reaching out and desperately entreating to Lamashtu. I just want you to pay attention to the chat in Roll20. All right, Caladrel, what are you doing?
I guess I'm going to try to reach for him again. At some point, eventually.
I'm gonna come back around to it.
Yeah, when it's convenient. Nope.
doing?
Strength. Well, you sort of you're in the building. You let them go, so
It should be obvious that we gave up hope on you.
What?
also Chakar, there's a little bit of pain right in the middle of your bird brain.
Oh, well, that seems appropriate given the circumstances now.
Also, that is it for my dimension door. I cannot go anymore.
Nice.
That's probably best for everybody.
Yeah. Apparently. That's why I wanted to be flown out there so I could actually save all your asses, but no.
No. This guy drops you. That guy drops you.
We are just a team of letting motherfuckers down.
To be fair, I didn't drop him. I just couldn't pull him up.
Well,
You let
that's
go.
the
I
same
mean,
thing, man.
yeah. I mean, you're not responsible for gravity per se.
You could have gone in the drink with him,
Yeah.
That was
Yeah. No, I've already been there. It's their turn.
like, I got the t-shirt wet. All right, what are
I
you doing?
came, I saw, I did not eat moss.
What are you doing, Cal?
Thinking.
Along thing. There's little boxes floating by you. Sort of peaceful in here.
Yeah, I mean it's not bad. I don't think I'd want a vacation here.
Probably not gonna have a problem with dry rot.
No, not anymore. That's for sure.
Regular rot.
Who's still in the water?
You are.
You.
Wait, why am I in the water?
Well, because there's chest high water inside this building.
Oh, so wait, did I miss Takar and Jeroen making a grand escape?
You
No,
did.
You did.
It was
They winked out.
Well, then I'm gonna go back to what I was originally doing. Climbing out this window over here, trying to get onto this dock.
Right.
And then GTFO'd. If Roll20 would ever get to it, there it is.
Ooh, that works. You sort of eject yourself through this window, land on the dock. There's pretty much the same height of water on this part of the dock, but it is moving, and there's a section that is rushing past just around the corner of the building that you're going to have to cross. So I'm going to need some dexterity checks from you.
Some. I don't like the sound of that.
7.
I'll just take one.
That looks pretty good.
Yeah, it's difficult. You almost lose your footing a couple of times. You just you're looking and it's just downstream. Like there's nothing to catch you from falling through the gaps between the buildings here. But you do manage to get to the shelter of this other building where the water is not rushing. So you are over there now.
You're not dead yet.
All right. Using my movement towards land.
By the way, this thing's dead and gone.
25.
As you come up to that part of the dock, you're now, out of the water.
That's about as far as I can go, anyways.
Yeah. You sort of hear this cracking sound, and you look off to your left, and you see this green roofed building break free of its foundations.
Oh, this one. Nice.
Sail down here. You lose sight of it around the corner of this building, and you hear a horrific crashing, crunching sound. You have to assume that it was swept directly into the building that you were in.
Nice.
Yikes.
Well, it's a good thing I'm not there anymore.
Or the people on the outside.
Right?
Parts of this building that you just rescued people from there, Jerome and everything, a little while ago, that cracks away. Basically lost buildings. These locations. This one is wrong. That one. Yep. Quite a lot of the more denser parts of town are now sailing downstream.
So what do you think, Jacquard? Can he walk the rest of the way back? I'm sorry. What do you think, what's your face? Monk, can he walk the rest of the way back?
I mean, should be able to, right? I mean, shouldn't you guys be helping or something?
Do I look like I'm able to help at this point?
Nope.
I am practically dead.
You might want to go talk to that cleric over there.
I might want to.
The monk comes about halfway into the water there and holds out an arm for you. Caladrel.
Caladrel.
You good? We good?
Is everyone BRB?
I'm here.
Oh, sorry.
You good? We good? Everything good? Anybody else out there?
Yep, I forgot I was muted.
Yeah, but he's asking you that question.
Yeah, we're good. Let's go.
All right.
So, that old lady, has she regained consciousness?
Yeah, the cleric has been tending to her.
What an asshole.
She's been cursing him around a swollen jaw. It's mostly unintelligible.
Why is she cursing at the cleric?
He's used to it.
Why does this old lady do anything she does?
So, when I'm just basically going to ignore the old lady's existence and ask the cleric if he knows of any magical means that would create rain like this.
That would what?
That would create rain like this. Like, I know that it's not natural rain. This is some sort of magical thing, and I know that his magic is divine in nature, but I was wondering if maybe he had any insight to offer.
Do I hear that conversation?
I want to know real quick, very very specific. Do I see this one lone snake with a 13?
No. That snake fled to a different location.
Oh, I hate it so much.
I hate this snake.
I hate it so much.
Do I hear it? Wait.
Hate snakes. I hate snakes.
Perception check. Jesus. Yeah, you do hear it. The cleric says, well, it's weather magic, so could be a druid or maybe some witches.
Well, I have some offer on that. I have reason to believe, which this might sound crazy, and I apologize, about that. But I'm pretty sure my deity has something to do with all of this.
He gives you real stink eye.
Yeah. When I was about drowning over there, and I just gesture at water at this point, I assume, I had asked Lamash to save me, and he demanded that I let him know why I attacked his chosen, as he called me a heretic. So, well, yeah. So I'm like, I'm pretty sure that definitely playing a role in this. I don't know to what extent or why, but whatever it is, really hates that temple over there.
Well, I can't imagine why you would follow Lamashtu, the mother of monsters. But I guess I'm glad to know she considers you a heretic.
Hey, well, first of all, have you seen me?
Say it with your words, Raina.
Basically, I was like doing it, no, please stop, and it was too late, so I gave up.
Yeah, totally too late.
Like, as soon as you said your deity, my eyes got real wide, and I started doing the shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up.
Nope.
So, like, well, first of all, I don't know if you've met me, but clearly I'm not what one would, call normal. So, and I'm a former slave to your kind, actually. And that has put a bad taste in my mouth, we'll say. So it put me down a dark path, okay? Maybe we can just agree to disagree on chosen religions and that sort of thing. But I'm trying to provide some valuable information here, so maybe you put the attitude aside, okay? How about that?
Allow me to translate. Just shut up and listen, please. Or I don't want to wash up the streets again.
Yeah. Speaking of which, like, can we walk and talk?
We are already soaked. Does it matter at this point?
Yes, it does, and that the water is still rising.
Oh, I didn't know it was still rising.
No. Yeah, get your feet moving, lest you want to go swimming.
No more of that, thanks. I'm good for the next 3 years.
I mean, I do recommend it. It's a very good exercise.
No, I don't even like baths.
You don't like bats? What's wrong with bats?
I give you the stink eye.
Let's take a bat.
Your stink eye is particularly stinky because you haven't had a bath lately.
I mean,
if you want to go for another swim, I wouldn't object at all.
This was a sea salt swim.
Now he's all crusty.
Which explains why it's hard to fly.
I mean, without the baths, he's kind of crusty anyways.
I mean, little column A, little column B. There's a lot less mites, though, so that's nice. And why Caladriel, why are you huge?
What?
Wait, he's always like that, isn't he?
Wait, why am I huge?
I don't know why you're huge, but you are, and it's creepy.
I didn't do it.
Get back down to our size.
I don't remember you ever taking an elixir of enlarge.
Neither do I.
You're clearly double our size. You freak.
You were flying.
Hey, stop trying to upstage me.
Flying, so he was close.
I mean, that's not hard to do.
He was closer to the camera.
Always one-upping. No, but seriously, so now that we're walking and talking, what about the information I've provided? Does that help you in any way ascertain what's going on here? Or do you have any better ideas there, cleric guy?
Well, your choices aside, there are covens of witches that do serve Lamashtu.
Like locally?
There's been rumors, not like here, north of here.
I got nothing.
Yeah, hold on.
Can you draw some map?
Yeah, I'm trying to pull up my character sheet to do the same thing that he just did.
Honestly, if I knew where they were, I would have probably sent for some paladins.
Fun fact: I have a +10 to knowledge local, so that was what
So you would do?
12.
Well, it happened.
Yay!
Anyways, so specifically north of here, do you mean by north of here? Do you specifically mean like the denser forest parts, or more closer towards like the low hills? Like, what do you mean by north?
I mean, generally north. Like I said, I don't have specifics, or I'd have sent paladins after them.
Consider us paladins. We'll go.
Well,
Consider us better than any of your paladins ever have been, nor ever will be.
like worship.
Consider them paladins. I'm an alchemist.
In other words, he's useless, but he's special, so we keep him around.
Well, I have just as much of a lack of information to give you as I would real paladins.
Ah, fuck.
So you're the
We're
weakest.
screwed.
Okay, well, fair enough. Would you like to come with us to find and then slay? Father?
What?
Guy? Pal? Buddy?
He's
Son,
trying to ask him to join our party.
Yeah.
not really my purview, but I am capable of healing some of your injuries. Especially
Please
you,
heal
my
all
boy.
of mine because I am dead. Almost. Dead.
I can
I am-
see through most of you.
If you would like to know the Grim Reaper's real name, I know what it is.
I'll find out in time.
Oh, it won't take time. His name is Jerry, and he's a fucking asshole. Never, ever, ever pull his finger.
But yeah, that chosen thing you were berated about would have been this monster, I'm pretty sure. Based on some local myths I've heard.
Please do.
Well, apparently we were not the chosen to kill it, because that did not happen.
What are these myths that you've heard?
Well, there are several. They all refer to the beast as Black Maga. Fisherfolk
How-
and woodmen.
Wait, what color was he? From my recollection.
Sort of a dark green.
Green to me.
I mean, he wasn't exactly black.
Well, fisherfolk and woodsmen who have ventured near the Stovall Deep have long told tales of a fell monster rising from the depths, probably black or underwater. I don't know.
I can tell you it wasn't entirely black, but he was a bitch to kill. And the fact that we didn't.
Where was this place that he mentioned?
North.
Stovall something?
Stovall Deep.
Where is that in relation to here?
Knowledge local. Let me see if it's on the map. Yeah, it is on the map. You've got a map.
I have a map?
She does or we do? We do.
Party. Well, there were some that say that anybody that spoke of their experience with Black Maga, black blood would well up from their throats and choke off their words.
Black Maga, Black Maga, Black Maga, Black Maga.
It doesn't hold true, I guess. They also say that Black Maga often heralded powerful storms and hurricanes. Said that the beast summoned these storms to pull victims to her watery domain.
So we're in Turtleback Ferry, or what's left of it, right?
Yes.
So presumably this thing came down the waterway past the fort and down here.
Yep.
I mean, that's assuming it didn't just appear here in the first place.
I mean, if the legends about her being around the Stovall Deep are true, then maybe the failure of the dam swept her down here. Or maybe she was responsible for it.
I'm gonna lean toward the latter.
Yeah, that was a whole lot of ass to be coming down that river.
Well, there's a lot of extra water, as you might have noticed.
No. Slosh.
Sure, I'm glad that you folks came to rescue me. I think he looks at Caladrel specifically because I'm pretty sure.
Yep. Me specifically.
I probably could have done something about it, but I was hesitant to spend my spell slots when there were so many people in need.
Well, we saved everyone, right? Right? Please tell me we saved everyone.
Saved everyone that was around to be saved.
You will know that a couple people were on buildings that got swept away that you didn't quite get to, but you were fighting a huge monster.
Well, I mean,
Um,
By the time
have we has the village done a head count yet? Like, do we know who's missing?
we haven't even gotten that organized. We're still trying to save people when you came, and then we just finished that, so most of them will probably be up on the hill now.
It's a good place for them.
Also, say, and I guess this is probably not true, but they said that Black Maga is older than many gods. Divine magic is said to have little effect whatsoever on her form. Anybody,
I have first-hand experience of that.
Did he
anyone
say
who cuts
divine magic specifically?
No, I don't know. I guess magic wasn't working.
Oh, it worked, just to a degree.
My punches from that elemental seem to work okay.
All right.
For a fashion.
You know, sometimes some people just get lucky. All right. That doesn't mean anything about anybody's ability or their ability to perform under pressure. Shut up.
Don't exert yourself too hard, Broom. You're still almost dead.
Passes out from indignant. Said anyone who cuts Maga's black heart from her vile chest and bathes in its putrescent blood would likewise become invulnerable to the power of the gods.
Now, what if you were just like covered in its like stomach acids? What about that?
The legend doesn't relate. Though I don't know that proved to be true experimentally.
So he did say specifically divine magic.
That's what the legend refers to. Being God-proof.
Well, I think that now that we've saved as many people as we can, it's time for us to go back to Magnamar where we belong.
Yeah, let's get the hell out of here.
Hey,
Please.
we belong in Magnamar. They're racists.
They freed me as far as I'm concerned.
Their citizens tried to mug me in the middle of the street.
That's because no one likes you.
He's got a point. I mean, I hate to give anything to Ch.3, but
yeah. Yes, you should be agreeing with me. I agree. Yes.
Do agree with me. Way back here with the other page. Okay, so not relate. What was that loop? What? Oh. All right. So what did you say you were? What?
We were saying, let's get the hell out of here.
We were saying we were not dead.
Okay.
Not dead.
Not dead.
Not dead.
The cleric will look at Johnny see-through sorcerer pants.
I am like,
No, we don't want his pants to be see-through.
again, if you'd like to know about, like, you know, Phil, his sister Susan, his mother Saranda, like he will tell you all about Grim Reaper and his entire extended family.
I thought his name was Jerry.
You know, Jerry took the day off. Phil all of a sudden came up and decided to be a fucker.
Phil? Phil Connors?
Ned Ryerson.
I'm worried.
10
That-
hit points to the wizard.
All right, I'm at 11. I am at 11.
Woo! Boy, those 2 1s and a 3 is not great.
18 to the charming young lady in the fur-lined bodice.
Oh, is that for me?
Yep.
Marvelous.
You also looked terrible.
Yeah, I was at 16.
I mean, I wasn't gonna say anything because I'm a gentleman.
You know, I got myself swallowed, and I still look great.
You weren't great before you got swallowed.
I was awesome.
I always feel great after I get swallowed.
I mean, you look great neither before nor after.
The rest of you
How much you pay her?
look a little better. What's your name, boy?
Does he say that shit to me?
Jerome. No, not to you.
I was going to say, I'll lose my shit.
My name is Jerome the Boarbrander.
I never knew his middle name was the.
You really look like you ought to spend the night here. I don't know that traveling's great, and I've got a limit to the amount of healing that I can do in general this evening.
I mean, I do like spending the night many places that have dry land. If this place has dry land, I will spend the night.
Well, up on the top of the hill.
The top of the hill then will be where I spend the night.
I don't think there's enough water in the deep to swamp that.
Do not tempt it. Please,
Yeah.
please, for the love of any gods, do not tempt it.
It's not just the water in the deep; it's all coming down from the sky.
I'm gonna go with Paylor. You don't mind.
All right. For the love of Paylor, do not tempt it.
So, feathered friend.
Try not to be eloquent with that one. He doesn't really understand. Just keep it simple.
But not aggressive. He reads that really well.
Yes, just very, very simple, positive language. He knows good and he knows bad. Mostly stick with good.
I understand that you went astray.
Good.
But
Went good.
that you went terribly bad.
And he is now good. He is now a good boy. He is a
Now
good boy.
that you have seen the horrible works of your terrible mistress, will you repent now that she has forsaken you?
He is now good.
Well,
He's a good boy.
To be fair, on a couple of occasions in recent history, I have requested aid and received none. So, not a whole lot of love lost here, from my perspective, if I'm being honest. I know it's kind of shitty, to have super high expectations of deities. Being that I'm not one, but I do. So yeah, no, I'm. I mean, I don't. No offense to your deity or what have you. I think I might be okay with going deity-less for a while, and just trying to figure out me. You know.
Well,
That's the spirit, man.
let me give you a pamphlet.
Give me a what now?
A pamphlet. He hands you a pamphlet on Palor.
I look directly at Raina and I remind her that I don't like it when people hand me things.
I will take the pamphlet.
Okay. Well, so long as we don't have to persecute you, I think that'll be great.
I raise an eyebrow and give him a really weird look.
It's a little, never mind. Well, you should probably all come up. I'm sure we could find somewhere for you to sleep. The whole town's up there, so it might be a little cozy. Should be able to get out of the rain at least.
Is there booze up there?
Maybe.
Okay, well, in the event there's not, where are there booze here on land?
Well, a tavern to your north would probably have some.
Perfect.
I don't know that anybody's in there, though.
Even better. Galadriel, you're up.
What?
We're going booze hunting before we go north or up to the hill. We got to make sure we have a drink.
I suppose.
No.
Eventually. Salvage.
I kind of rather just, go.
The water's not even there yet. It's like it's
Fun,
1
then.
foot away from you.
All right. I ask the this person that is more knowledgeable than I am. Does it seem like the water is rising or lowering at this point?
I think there's definitely more to come. Why I didn't want the people hanging out around here.
No one likes the riffraff loitering.
All right. I want to be very, very frank with you. I was really, really looking for like a week off, just like to sleep, rest, maybe sew a few vestments. You understand, right? I was not looking for this.
Wasn't really looking to have my church destroyed either.
Hey, we're talking about me here. I was looking for a vacation. I don't want to hear about your church or your congregation or everything that
Turns
was
around,
destroyed.
stops listening to Jerome full throttle. Stops listening to Jerome. Turns towards Shalelu and just sort of glances down at her necklace, which is fairly gruesome.
Hey, we're talking, stop looking at her chest.
What? Oh my goodness.
Yeah, we were waiting to ask if you had any spells left. But
it's kind of in the same tier of power as summoning an earth elemental, I'm afraid. Can you wait until the morning? I mean, you seem to be not bleeding or anything, so probably, huh? Sorry.
What's another night?
it's I sort of give her a squeeze around the shoulders and say,
I'm pretty sure I can help you, though.
one more night and then we can
Have proper conjugal visits.
then she can have both hands on my
Well,
You understand, right? Celibacy and all, right? I don't actually know how your religion works.
I don't know if clerics of Palor have taken a vow of celibacy.
Well, here's to hoping they haven't. Otherwise, I feel bad for the children of the community.
I don't. Let's just say I'll keep.
How about a pint of ale?
Out of that. Yeah, but yeah, Let's just go up to the hill. He's real uncomfortable.
As well, he should be.
I'm trying to be as reasonable as possible with this poor man. And everybody else is like, nope, let's burn this relationship to the ground. Like, I still need him to perform a favor for my girlfriend, so I'm trying not to piss him off.
Yeah. I don't know. He seems a bit uppity for my liking.
He starts leaving. Of course, there are certain material costs, and my temple has been destroyed, so...
What do you need?
Let me see if I remember. Usually, it's not one I do all the time, so... Normally I'd look it up, but then again, the rituals were also lost with the temple, so...
Maybe this is a good opportunity for you to rethink backing up all of your stuff off-site for future reference.
Backblaze,
There are
feel free to sponsor us.
other temples that have this information, so
I'm just trying to see here. Okay, so it requires focus, thematic, and divine focus. Interesting. Severed body parts, broken bones, ruined organs. Oh, okay. 1 round if the severed members are present. That's handy. It doesn't actually list. I'm gonna need some incense.
glue.
Glue. Yeah. I'm gonna need some glue and some thread.
It'd have to be like special thread.
Yeah, it's golden thread.
Drew, do you have golden thread?
Jerome.
Would Drew have golden thread?
I would want a profession check. Probably. Jerome.
Jerome.
Oh my God.
Seriously?
He never burped, but I feel like he must have burped.
Very little time left. He's got to wander away now. Oi. Oi. Prick.
I didn't do it.
You did.
Yeah, you did.
You did do.
Golden thread. They're wondering if you might possess some.
If you're talking about the tea, I don't currently have any of the golden thread black tea. No.
No, actual golden thread.
Oh, golden thread. I have thread and I have gold. I have no reason to have had that in my inventory before. Do I have to roll anything to see if there was any reason that I would have had for tailoring purposes?
Make a profession tailor check.
Oh, that's not a thing in my drop down. What's... Oh, no, I did. It is. Okay. No, I would have no possible ever would I ever have any reason.
He's saying that the embroidery on his robe is actively golden.
Why do I have a -3 to wisdom?
I don't know.
I have some temporary thing to wisdom right now that should not be there.
I think that happened to me too.
Oh, that was the gas.
How long has that been?
That lasts for the rest of your life.
But seriously,
Well, hold on. I'm gonna look it up. I think it needs restoration because it's ability damage.
I mean, I've slept.
Yeah, that's not what that. No, I mean the monster, the big giant monster.
Yeah, I have a negative.
Drowning does not count as sleep.
I have -5 to my wisdom as well, so something did
Yeah,
something.
you got
awful.
gassed. You got crazy breath from the.
Yeah. Please heal that. I mean, like, I'm sure I did fine for like, despite my ineptitude, I still did tailoring, but I would like to heal that shit.
Well, it just happened. With
One
breath of
points
the
of damage and
Black
becomes
Naga.
confused. Will save halves the wisdom damage and negates the confusion. Yeah, it's ability damage, so you need restoration. You need favors from the cleric too.
Hey, Mr. Cleric, sir. So I'm super smart and really great in my profession, but right now I'm a little dumb.
Right now?
Currently, I'm a little dumb and not smart for some reason.
It's not intelligence; it's wisdom.
Oh, yeah, no, I'm super smart some of the things I haven't learned, but I'm super dumb in anything I have.
Also, I can't see suddenly because my perception is based on wisdom.
You guys aren't all there, are you?
I mean,
It's been a rough couple of days. It's been a rough couple of days.
define all and define there and define us.
Are we there yet?
Okay. Yeah, so you arrive at this large mansion. It seems like it might be the governor's or like local aristocrat sort of compound, and there's some other noble houses around, and they do seem to be taking people in like actively.
Oh, that's nice of them.
Yeah, they're not upset about like they're responding to a crisis. Like you can see their footmen and stuff. Like
So I do not have to kill them.
and like there's people camped out in like everywhere. The stables are full of people. It just seems like there's a lot of people.
Oh, speaking of stables, I have to go find Shadow and bring him here at some point.
So you left him way up at the entrance of town.
That's fine.
So yeah, you come up and the cleric mentions that you guys were the ones who rescued the school children and people off of roofs and drove the horrible beast away. Several of the people around you who are less injured or otherwise incapacitated hear this and cheer you. And you are ushered into the main structure, the governor's or the mayor's like mansion. And the footman assures the cleric, who stays outside to minister to those around.
Okay, he can stay out there if he wants to, but if he wants to come in, he's with us.
I'm going to heal up what I can here, and I'll come in and see you tomorrow morning.
Okay, but if you want to come in, you're with us. You're one of us. Yeah.
Right. I'll say that he gets accommodations here too. The footman says, "We're people of your personage. We'll have to find you something. Can't have you stand in the stables. I'm sure there's somewhere we could put you. I think that the merchants from the west are in the east wing bedroom.
How far west?
Oh, just the west side of town. He came in, he was pretty soaked. But he offered to buy accommodation. I think we're going to have to kick him out. Probably the best place for you. So
So just one guy in this room.
yeah, this one guy.
He ain't half dead.
He
I mean, how big is the room?
Chakar, you recognize him as the fancy pants merchant that you saved from the roof?
Ah,
He
I
had
remember you.
a little bit less jewelry on him. Presumably, he paid his accommodation to this point.
Yeah.
And we're kicking him out.
Yeah,
And
you're kicking him out of this building. You've been the bane of this guy's existence ever since you saved his life.
Perfect. Status quo.
And the footman comes back with a tray with several sort of heavy gold chain necklaces and a pocket watch on it, and says, I'm sorry, sir, but accommodations will have to be found elsewhere. This room is occupied.
after he's already like made himself comfortable, he's already asleep in the bed.
Yeah.
All right, wake up, get out.
He starts to argue, but he sees the terrifying Birdman and he just doesn't want to be there. So you find pretty decent accommodations. It's not great for the number of people that you are, because it's not really designed for that.
I'm not sharing a bed with Caladril.
All right, there are
Again?
At this point, I'm pretty sure you're going to be sharing a bed with Caladril and Turkar. And
I mean, Jakar Ness, that's fine.
Caladril and Turkar and Joannis and the cleric.
Yeah, there are 2 beds in this room. Distribute them how you see fit.
Does Shalelu have some sort of like travel mattress? Since she's a ranger, she got like a backpacker's air mattress.
Like she has like an entire like house that she practically hides inside her vest. I've seen it.
She does have the
It's impressive.
unfolding bivouac thing in her pack, but that's back in the wagon.
Oh, right.
She didn't take that with her to go save school children.
Well, sure, it's out in the wagon, but the wagon's just outside if she wants.
If you bring that back, like there's like she set up a brazier and stuff, but it seems like all of that is a little excessive inside of a mansion. It's like it's all meant for outdoor survival, and it's like
Inside of a mansion, there's no such thing as excessive.
yeah, like are you building a blanket fort in the corner?
Yeah,
Is that what you're doing?
you're not allowed in.
Like, nope. No boys is what it says on the outside.
And every boy curses to the extreme.
Yes.
Well, I mean, I'm not so badly off that I can't sleep on the floor if I need to. I will argue for Shalelu to have a bed. But at the same time, I don't necessarily want anybody else sharing a bed with her besides me.
Excuse me, she'd be safe with me.
I guarantee, like 50% of the time, it'd be purely platonic.
I at least trust Turkar. I don't trust Jeroen as far as I could throw him, and I only have a +1 to strength.
That's fair. It is entirely fair. I object, and that is fair.
I'm insulted, and that's accurate. All right. So with you
Insulted by how accurate it is.
bedding down. Do you have anything you want to do before you go to sleep after this exhausting day?
Cuddle. I wish to cuddle.
There's cuddles.
I also want to sort of quietly whisper to Shalelu that I appreciated her beating the snot out of that old lady who impugned my honor.
Anytime. I could have done it with one hand tied behind my back.
I look at her and say it was a totally boss bitch move.
Call me a trollop. Up
I'm
until
sure- I'm
like 2 weeks ago, I'd never been with anybody.
I'm sure your avian friend means nothing but the best by that time.
Yes, but he takes some getting used to.
Well, tomorrow's a big day, huh?
Yeah. I'm kind of tired of big days. I would like some time, just the two of us.
This is why I spend all that time in the woods.
Ugh, I miss the woods. That I'm speaking both as Raina and as Andrea.
Yep.
I use some time in the woods.
All right. Does anybody else want to do anything before they go to sleep?
No.
I do not miss any time in the woods. I like soft, comfy, full, pillowy beds.
I mean, I do need to start my alchemy stuff, but that's kind of a given.
Yeah.
All right. Galadriel, you look over at the bed, and Jerome is taking up all of it.
I mean, I'm welcoming to anyone who's willing to cuddle.
Oh, he's gonna get cuddled.
I mean, just keep all your hands to yourself, and yeah.
4 arms, 2 wings, 2 legs. You gonna get cuddled like you never been cuddled before.
Pasta spoon. All right, and I'm going to call it right there, ladies and gentlemen.
Pasta spoon?
Pasta spoon.
What the fuck?
Because it's got the extra little tabs. Anyway.
What the fuck?
That's the name of the episode. Name of the episode. Pasta spoon.
Yep.
Title, Pasta spoon. Okay. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for being with us. And tomorrow we'll see what kind of restoration this party can get. Restoration hardware. Okay. Thank you, and good night. And good luck.